my people? What up, my people? Good afternoon. We are back in the building. What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hope everybody's had a blessed Tuesday so far, even though it's not over. Salute to all of y'all. Hold on, I gotta get some light up in here, y'all. Y'all give me a second, man. I'm gonna still be vibing with y'all. Salute to everybody out there on this Tuesday. We are back. I feel like it's super dark. I'm gonna just hit this light. It's too dark for me. Too much. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Had to go check on dinner. But welcome, like I said, happy Tuesday, everybody. We back. About to hit that boxing talk. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? Because you are coming to one of the dopest places that you can come to on YouTube. Believe it or not, don't let anybody tell you anything different. Uh, I'm just waiting for my boy, my brother Underrated to get in here. But we're probably gonna get it going because maybe he done might have forgot. But so anyway, we're gonna do what we do. But up there he goes. Never mind. We're gonna get this going. So let's get it going. For my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. We're gonna be discussing today Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Now, is it going to happen or is it just talk? So that's what we coming to find out right now. Underrated, what's up, my brother?
I'm good. Thank you for inviting me back.
Man, listen, we got to get back on our bullshit, man.
Word.
Y'all missed the topic that we had earlier on Underrated Show. Pretty much what I talk about on mine and what we've been talking about, but if y'all got to go back and look at that. D Love, what up? Salute, salute, love. Um, yeah, man. So for Underrated, how you feeling, brother?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming by early.
Oh yeah, well that's what we got to do. We got to get back to not just me and you, but we got to get back to supporting in this world. We don't do that enough. Or we support when we want to, or we support who we want to, and that's real whack. So we got to stay. You know what I mean? We got to make sure us brothers we keep it going. But
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, something that about 3 4 years ago was talked about. Now these two were at the Crawford and Canelo facing off. Give me your thoughts on that. What do you feel, man? You feel like we gonna get that, or is it just talk?
That's it for now on. Just talk. And like I'm with you in that. I want to see a press conference.
I mean, the face off was cool, but
Yeah.
that's not enough to convince me that okay, because anything can happen. Now, somebody, we always got this thing where people go, why are we talking about fights that's not made? Well, the difference between what I do and what y'all do is that I'm trying to figure stuff out. That's why the question was, is it going to be made? Is it going to happen? Or is it just talk? Because underrated, if it's just talk, then we have
Right.
nothing to talk. If it's just talk, this is what separates me from everybody else. If it's just talk, then it's nothing to talk about. See, y'all will take something and try to make something out of it when there's nothing to make out of it. If there's no, a lot of these fights we talk about, if there's no Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez, then guess what? There's nothing to talk about. Now, everybody will sit there and try to make a big deal out of why it's not happening. I'm not going to make a big deal out of why it's not happening because I'm not in those rooms when they have those meetings. I'm not on the phone when the promoters and the managers and the matchmakers, whoever it is talking. I'm not in the rooms. And I think a lot of times with these boxing conversations, we always trying to act like we got the answer to everything, and we don't. And
We don't.
the first thing we say is we know. You don't know shit because you're not a part of that team, so you don't know nothing. You're either talking because of what you heard somebody say. Um, but say if it is made, if it is, what do you feel about the fight?
I mean, this one of those fights that could be entertaining.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good for boxing. I really
Um,
do.
I was just watching both of their fights. So I was watching Andy beat up Joshua, and I was watching Wilder beat up Stavern.
Mm-hmm.
Which that first round he violated poor Stavern. Um, and everybody was shocked from that Anthony Joshua. I was because I knew nothing. I knew more about Anthony Joshua than I did about um Luis. I knew nothing, but I remember what was it, maybe 2, 3 years ago, we were talking
Mm-hmm.
about entertaining this fight, and I wanted to see it then. We've seen Wilder come back since, but I think the last fight we seen Andy in was against King Kong. We haven't seen him since. And from looking at him, he looks like he's in pretty good shape. When him and Deontay Wilder's facing off, they both look like nobody looks like they out of shape. They look like they're ready to go.
Right.
My thing is, we've been getting a lot of great fights lately, right? And we don't
Mm-hmm.
need no more fights. We don't need no more fantasy fights that don't happen because it teases the public and the people, and then we're up here arguing about why the fights are not happening. That's what I don't want to happen.
Yeah.
Um, and we've seen that. Just like with the Shakur Tiafimo, they say January, and maybe in New York, and then we could turn around and nothing might not happen. Now everybody's going to be up here coming at each other and making up a whole bunch of reasons why it didn't happen and who's a duck and who's this and who that. My thing is, if it's not happening and it's just talk, then it's nothing to talk about.
Right.
That's the world I live in. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody on here, and maybe it don't, because I can find ways to create content that y'all can't. Y'all gotta wait for something to happen to create content, and I just go out and create my own. That's what makes me different. Jeff Spark, what's up, my guy? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Um, this is how I feel only, right? Wilder not coming back wouldn't have bothered me. Andy, whatever, because I like both of them. Andy's a good guy, right? I never really see him play the villain guy, right? I like both of them. But what pisses me off is that the hate that's towards Wilder.
Yeah.
And they come from people who look like us. They
Yeah.
all
Exactly.
that's the most disgusting thing, that the hate for Wilder comes from idiots who look like us. I don't get that. I mean, you guys go out your way to praise. You go out your way to praise Tyson Fury. You go out your way to praise anybody else. And when it comes to Deontay Wilder, you guys have put your foot on his neck. Disgusting.
But Wild Animal Eater, Furry, y'all love.
Oh, y'all, they love him. Some of y'all enjoyed Wilder getting beaten that last fight by him. Y'all enjoyed it, and y'all are disgusting. Disgusting.
And this is the same person, Wild Animal Eating Furry, has violated boxing time after time after time. We ain't talking about the ones that don't look like us. We want to concentrate the ones that looks like us. Y'all pathetic. But that's history. But I just want to throw that in. That's all. Bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no. We laying all this out on the table. Because I hear people say, I don't want to see this. Nobody cares in all reality what y'all want to see. The same people who saying they don't want to see this are the same ones that is supporting this November 14th fight. Are you kidding me? And I'm going to keep reminding y'all, yeah, November 14th. Put 2 to 2 together. Y'all know what date that is. Oh, I don't want to see Wilder. I don't want to see Andy. I don't want to see Earl Spence come back. I heard Triple G's coming back. I don't want to see him. You don't want to see none of this. But all y'all gonna break y'all neck to see November 14th, though. Nobody cares if you don't want to see Wilder come back. Don't watch it.
That's all.
How about that? Don't watch it. Y'all kill me as if somebody's putting a weapon to your head and making you watch a fight that you don't want to watch. Do y'all realize that y'all have options? You have options. Nobody puts a gun in your head and says you have to watch Matchroom. You got to watch any. You don't have to. You don't have to watch this fight on Netflix. Oh, this Earl Spence is coming back. I don't want to watch him. Deontay Wilder's coming back. I don't want to watch him.
Yeah.
Jamel Charlo's coming back. I don't want to watch him. Triple G could possibly come back. Hey, I don't want to watch him. But just because y'all don't want to watch him and y'all not entertained by these fighters, that doesn't mean the rest of the world has to be. There's some people who actually are looking forward to some of these guys coming back. That's how much of a fan they are to them. So when you guys keep pushing your negativity, talking about what you don't want to see, but y'all the same ones that's going to watch November 14th, are you kidding me? Who do y'all think y'all talking to? This is a fight that y'all should be glad to want to see. Yo, he's washed up. Y'all so quick to talk about who washed up. Y'all so quick to say that. Pacquiao got beat half to death before coming back to fight Barrios. Look what happened in that. Yeah, Barrios put up a fight, but he went 12 rounds with his father-in-law. Like, what are we talking about? I'm sure nobody wanted to see that. Y'all got to think about the stuff y'all say before y'all say it. Y'all are unbelievable. Do y'all realize where this man Wilder started from? How far he came? And then all of a sudden, the 3 fights with Fury, you guys change your mind on him. Well, I should say the 2 fights, because really, to me, he won the first one, if you ask me. So what do we, like, underrated? I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something.
No,
Because if these fights are just talk and they're not happening, then we're going to leave them where they at, which means they're not going to be brought up again. Because that's the type of guy I am. I'm not going to sit here and let's talk about why it's not happening. I don't have time to talk about it. If you tell me something is not happening, it ain't my job to really talk about why it ain't happening. I don't really care about why it ain't happening. Sometimes the money ain't right. Both sides can't come to an agreement. A fighter might not be interested. He might want to go for a bigger bag if there's one out there for him. So the question is not just in this fight, but in future fights or fights that we talk about. Are these fights happening or is it just talk? Because if it's just talk, we should leave it right where it's at. Study sitting on panels arguing for 3 hours about nothing. I would love to see this. I guess Turkey would be behind it if it happened. I guess so, or it'll be on PBC. I don't know. Would it be a PBC fight? I'd rather see it there because I would like to see that fight happen in America. I will watch it. I'm not going to watch it because it's not in America, but damn it, it'd be better if it was here in America. That fight to me has Barclays Center written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the question, y'all. We look at the fights Andy has been in, and he's been in some wars. We look at Wilder, he's been in some wars. And y'all going to convince me that this is the fight y'all don't want to see, but y'all steady want to see Big Show versus Mayweather, November 14th. And I'm going to keep reminding y'all about that. Well, McClain, you sound like a hater. Well, you sound like you don't know shit about boxing. Because if you're going to praise that November 14th fight like it's actually a fight, to disrespect two guys who solidified in their division, not just the sport of boxing, are you kidding me? You guys will sit there and downplay Conor Benn versus Chris Eubanks, but that was actually a good fight. And they're about to do it again. And I can't wait to talk about the second one because the first one was good. I kind of downed the first one. Won't do that again. But y'all going to tell me we don't want to see Wilder again. Why not? Well, we told you why not. That's not a good enough reason. Y'all don't want to see Earl Spence come back because of what happened in the Crawford fight, and then y'all still use the car accident as an excuse. Y'all got a damn excuse for everything for not wanting to see somebody come back. Y'all got every type of excuse. I think this fight would be great. I think the undercard would be great. If it was up to me, damn, I can't believe I'm saying this, and I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up after saying this. But if it was up to me, I'll see Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, and I would see AJ against the Animal Eater on the same card. Now you telling me if you put those two fights on one card, people ain't gonna watch that? They gonna watch it. They'll watch the Wild Animal Eater. I would even watch the Wild Animal Eater against AJ, hoping AJ up. But AJ probably wouldn't beat him.
Nah.
AJ too gun shy. But you know what I mean? So, but I don't think underrated these people be really understanding this boxing. They just talk it, but don't understand it.
They don't want to understand. That's what it is. They don't want to.
Something is missing in these boxing conversations. When you listen to some of these guys talk, forget how they break down the fight. Forget all that. I don't care. I'm not impressed by all that. That's cool, right? But I sit and listen to some of the stuff that's said and how they mislead people when they're speaking about boxing. And then the hate for certain fighters. When it comes to Wilder, when it comes to a Haney, when it comes to a Earl, sometime even Crawford, I listen and listen how brothers, not the women, I listen to how the brothers go out of their way to crash out. And it's disgusting. It's kind of, it hurts in some ways because it's like, you know, you look at Wilder, right, and how he started, where he started from, and all his accomplishments, even leading up to the Fury. There still is not going to be anybody that's probably going to be able to top what he did. And getting into boxing so late at 19 years old. And just to being able to be on the KO streak the way he, like, come on, man. This man just wasn't knocking people out. He was sleeping them. Sleeping them. Putting a bunch of grown ass men to bed. So, and credits to Andy, who did what he did, becoming the first Mexican American champion. You know how important that is?
Yep.
That's a big accomplishment. When you talk about Latinos in boxing, and when you speak about heavyweights, the last one that I remember that was Latino that had something like that was probably John Luis.
Yeah.
He was Puerto Rican.
Yeah. And he was a heavyweight champion. I think it was
I
WBA.
don't even think Chris Arreola was even
No.
I don't even think Chris Arreola was. And shout out to Chris Arreola. I just, mentioned him because, he was on my mind. But yeah, so when you speak about the Latinos and then you have that's something said because some people can't take their emotions out on the sport, a sign of lack of self-control. Yeah, D Love. Well, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them like that, and it's a lot of them that just be flapping their gums. That's why when I wrote this, if you see how I wrote it, I didn't write it as if the fight was happening because they'll take that right now and say he cloud chasing. He up there talking about Wilder and Andy is fighting. No, you idiots. No, I'm not. I asked a simple question: is it going to happen, or is it just talk? Because a lot of the things we see out here that people put out, they treat it as if it's real and it all be talk. And then when they find out that it's not real, they got a whole bunch of excuses to make up. Well, I was only going by what I see somebody post. I'm not going by what I see anybody post because I don't believe none of y'all. Because, like I said, if it's all talk, then we don't talk about Wilder and Andy anymore. Then if we don't talk about Shakur versus Lopez if it ain't happening, because I don't have time to sit up here and be going back and forth about why it's not happening when we know sometimes money could play a role in it. Money always plays a bigger role, and then sometimes somebody not really wanting that smoke. Because if I gotta fight this guy, I don't care if Wilder lost 4 times. This guy's still a threat. You're gonna have to pay me a nice bag to be in there with him because he's still a threat. He could, at some point he could still catch me with that right hand and sleep my ass. But because y'all looking at what happened to him in the past, oh yeah, Andy will go in there and beat him. He done lost his confidence.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you fools think. How y'all break stuff down lets me know everything about y'all. Why don't y'all just admit it that y'all are in love, infatuated with some of these fighters? Just go ahead and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and say
Yeah.
it. Just go ahead and say that there's certain fighters that make my moist meter go up.
Right.
Just go ahead and say it. Why are you afraid to say it? Y'all on YouTube every day, right? You might as well don't. It's no secret. Just say it's a certain fighters. When I see Tyson Fury, he makes my moist meter go up.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and say it. What y'all so afraid for? Don't be afraid. Go ahead and say it. Say it. Say it.
Aaron Hall, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Right.
Yeah, never underestimate anybody. Never underestimate anybody in life. So what I don't understand, what you so-called brothers that claim to be black, what is your issue when it comes to a brother like Deontay Wilder or Earl Spence? What is your problem? I don't see nothing wrong with this fight. And you know what? This is a fight that I wouldn't even pick anybody because you think it's Mexico versus an African American. You got to pick Wilder. I ain't got to pick no damn body because I like both of them. I got no beef with Andy. I'm an Andy fan. I got no beef with him. I got no beef with him at all. None whatsoever. So this was a fight I could sit back and just enjoy if I want to. Just like Crawford and Canelo, I could root for Wilder, but that doesn't mean he's going to win. I could root for Andy, but that doesn't mean he's going to win. You're just rooting for who you think is going to win. Some of y'all actually think in your mind, hey, because I picked him, he's going to win. Well, a lot of y'all pick Canelo. You see how that shit went. Y'all been very quiet since that fight ended. Can't find y'all asses nowhere. I'd have went to post office, went in the supermarket looking for y'all. Y'all ain't nowhere to be found. So the question is this fight happening or is it just talk? I believe that they're gonna come to some type of agreement to make it happen. And if they don't, I can't be too disappointed. You know why I can't be too disappointed? Because you can't allow the sport to get you into your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
That's what y'all do. And when you allow the sport to get into your feelings, your moist meter goes up. Your moist meter goes up. That's why I could be cool, calm, and collected the way I am. Because I don't let none of this shit in boxing bother me. Because when something happens that I don't agree with, I don't even have to entertain it or let alone talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
It bothers y'all so much to a point where y'all don't even realize when y'all talk about it, you still supporting it. No, we don't support it. That's why we talking about it. No, you're still talking about it. You still giving that person they 15 minutes of fame. You talking about how wrong they did, but you still giving them their 15 minutes of fame. Well, over here, nobody gets their 15 minutes of fame when you ain't doing what the fans want you to do. But some of y'all gonna go on to make these guys more popular than what they are. Me, I won't do it. Yeah, radio silence, man. Straight up. I got no beef. No beef with this fight. If it was to happen. So I say if, because I don't need nobody to say, hey, he put it up as if they were fighting. No, I didn't. For you uneducated people who can't read. Because, some of you will walk right in here without even reading the thumbnail like a bunch of idiots. So this fight is signed. Because, you got that one idiot. So this fight is signed. Where are they fighting at? Go read the thumbnail, dummy. Didn't say anything about them fighting. I said, is it happening or is it just talk? Because that's what we do on here. We got more just talking than happening on here. On social media, we got more talk than, oh, this is actually happening. Because that's what y'all like to do. Y'all gossip more than that show girlfriends. The gossip. You men, not the women, you men. And it's crazy. Oh, I'm not gonna play with y'all. If y'all don't know what it is, I'm not gonna play with y'all, man. Y'all got the right one. Y'all know me. I'm not gonna play with y'all. I promise to God, I'm not gonna play with y'all because I don't have time for it. Because
And you know what?
I see boxing totally different. Maybe my eyes are a little different from y'all. Maybe it's something that I see that y'all don't see. But I love boxing totally different from y'all. So before you speak, underrated for a second. So when people say, McLean, there's nothing in boxing that bothers you, there's a lot of shit that bothers me. That's why I don't bother to entertain it. I don't bother to entertain it. Y'all bother to entertain this shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not going out my way to say I'm not going to support this fighter, but then I'm going to sit up and talk about this fighter for 3-4 hours. I'm not doing that shit. I'm giving this person more exposure. So you know what I do? I ain't talking about him. And I don't need to do it because all the rest of y'all doing it for y'all doing it. I don't need to. Go ahead, underrated.
And also, stop making up phantom fights that you know what's gonna happen. Stop it, y'all. You're doing too much. Stop.
Well, that's why I put this title up that, like, for real, I don't know what that is. That shit is crazy. I don't know what it is. It's confusing to me. It's confusing to me. I don't get it.
Yo, watch sometime next year. Shakur going to fight Tank. It ain't happening. Why y'all keep on saying that? It's not
Well, you know what?
happening.
For the ones who want to keep doing that, that's on them. Steady them focusing on is Tiafimo and Shakur gonna fight. You idiots want to keep, but it's okay though. I don't care. Listen. Nothing that dude do, I'm supporting it anyway, so it don't matter. It don't even matter. I wouldn't give a damn if he fought Jesus in the back of a damn parking lot. Don't even matter to me. I'm not even supporting nothing that dude does anymore. It's backwards drawing attention where, yeah, it is backwards. It's very backwards in drawing attention when you say you don't want it. It's crazy, D Love. So when I see cats do that, the first thing I do is, who are you fooling? Are you trying to convince us that you're not entertained by this, but then you turn around and you support it? You know how many they just had a press conference for that November 14th. You know how many people went down there for that? And I don't mean just fans. Everybody who went down there for that don't support that, but because they think it's content. So let me go down there. Not me. I could have easily, credentials or no credentials, I could have easily went down there with my shit and say, hey, I'm just gonna pull my cam out and just start filming. I'm not going to do none of that. That's called jumping on the bandwagon. That's why I be like, I don't know what's up with some of you dudes, man. Some of you dudes move hella weird. Y'all move super weird. Like, who raised y'all?
Yeah, and the one thing too, stop bringing up phantom press conference that you know it's not happening. What is y'all talking about? Instead of the fights, is really right. Like the young lady is fighting this week. What's her name again? I'm sorry, it slipped my mind.
I don't know who's fighting this week. I know Gabrielle Findora just fought. She fought.
This past, this fight
Yeah,
this
she
past
fought.
week.
And I didn't even get to speak on her. I'm mad because she's one of my favorite. But that's all right. I got time to speak about her. I don't know who's fighting this week. I gotta look it up. Um, but yeah, one thing I ain't pushing is shit that's not real. If the Wilder,
Crazy.
if the Wilder and Andy don't happen, I don't need 100 people talking about. Well, no, you was up here talking about it as if it was happening. No, I didn't.
Oh,
Stupid. I wasn't talking about it as if it was gonna happen, you dummy. If you read the thumbnail, what you got, this is how you know people are not educated, or they can't read, or they just want to come and start stuff. But the question is, once again, for the people in the back who didn't hear, Wilder versus Luis, is it happening or is it just talk? So you show me where I said the fight is signed and it's happening. Somebody please. I'll wait. I'll send you some free No Doug Zone merch if you can play a video. Play this. Go to a replay in this video and show me when I said that. Oh, the fight is signed, it's sealed, it's delivered. They're gonna get it on. The fight will be on for 2026. Never said it. You can't do it. See, y'all can't play this game with me because this is a game y'all won't win. You won't win with me. I promise you, you won't win with me. I may not be as smart as y'all. I might not be as intelligent as y'all. I might not have all the boxing knowledge that y'all claim to have, but you're not going to play this game with me. You won't play this game with me. You can try to play it, but you'll lose it. It'll be Mortal Kombat or fatality. You will lose. You will lose. Because we have to start making this shit make sense. And underrated people don't want to hear that. So when you got people coming in your video and then they dipping out, that's because they don't want to hear it. Remember, I always told you it's popularity versus the truth, and nobody wants to hear the truth. That's the world we live in. The fact of the matter is, if there's a Wilder versus Andy Ruiz and it's signed for January, February, or March, rather if it's in Saudi or rather it's in America, I'm going to watch it. Rather if it's in America or Saudi, I'm going to watch it. And all you idiots that'll be like, I'm not watching it, I ain't supporting it, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. You're going to watch it. Because as soon as it's over, you're going to go right to your channels and find some shit to argue about. If Wilder goes in there and gets slumped, you'll go in there and you'll see this is why he shouldn't have came back to boxing. Now, if Wilder goes in there and he beats the hell out of Andy, the first thing you say is, shit, we need to see him do that with AJ. It doesn't matter what these fighters do. No matter what these fighters do, you'll always find some shit to complain about. Andy goes in there, he does something. We need to see Andy and AJ again. We need to see a trilogy. Or we need to see Andy and Fury. We might need to see Andy and Parker. Man, y'all shut up.
Check it out, bro. But you'll rather watch an exhibition.
Mayweather versus Big Show.
Oh, Jay against Tank.
Jesus Christ.
Making sense to me.
Jesus Christ. But the first thing people say, it's money. It ain't money you getting. Y'all kill me when y'all talk about the money. Y'all ain't getting it, so what difference does it make to you? You call yourself boxing fans. Y'all boxing scams. That's what y'all are, boxing scams. Mm-hmm. Yo, it's money involved. Your ass ain't. Or maybe for you people, maybe for y'all that's betting. So let me take that back. Maybe for y'all that's betting. Maybe. But y'all ain't getting no PC in what these guys is getting. Y'all always talking money as if y'all getting PC in it. And I'm talking to everybody. I ain't talking to certain people. I'm talking to everybody. This buffoonery in these boxing conversations needs to stop. But I know it ain't going to stop because I want it to stop. It ain't going to stop because of me. Who the hell am I? But it needs to stop. That's why you got a lot of people walking into boxing confused, don't know what's going on. So if a Teofimo Lopez and Shakur doesn't happen, I'll be mad about it because I'm interested in seeing it. Now the question becomes is why you think it's not happening, man? I don't know, and I don't fucking care. Maybe it's the money. It's always the money. Because one guy wants more than the other. That's the best thing I could think of. But I ain't finna sit here trying to explain 4 or 5 reasons why it's not happening. And then here it is. We get so deep into the conversation, we forget that we speak in boxing. So now we start insulting each other. Because we can't make no points about what we talking about. Y'all think I'm gonna do that with y'all? Man, you gotta be out y'all rabbit ass mind, bro. You better miss me. Because none of y'all are worth going back and forth with. None of y'all are worth that. Because this boxing topics and these conversations are for us to agree to a disagree and then respectfully move on. If you can't do that, then you have a problem. You got a problem, buddy. And over here, we all gonna respect each other over here. I don't care what you do with them other channels. When you come over here, respect is demanded. Because over here we have home training. We wash our hands before going in the refrigerator over here. We don't step on people's carpet with our shoes on over here. Huh? We don't do that. We flush the toilet after using the bathroom over here. Huh? We got manners. Rather, if you got a wrench or not, when you come in here, you gonna have respect. Because if not, you can go. And I got the power to take you out of here. Rather if you want to leave or not. So when we having these conversations and we see these brothers, and granted, there's a lot of guys I don't want to see come back that I think that they should just enjoy the moment and be home. But if once they come back, it's nothing we can do. But because we don't want to see them come back, we spend time insulting them. Yo, he's trash. He got knocked under the ring. I mean, come on. I don't want to see Dillian White, but every time you turn around, he coming back. I'm sick of seeing that. That's Mr. PED right there. I'm sick of seeing that dude.
I'm a PED legend.
For real. Sick of seeing that dude. Tashora, whatever his name is. Tired of seeing him come back. Tashora stay coming back. Long as there's a check for him. Yeah, get your money, but I'm tired of seeing, it's a lot of guys we can get tired of seeing coming back. But when they come back, we ain't got to watch them. Y'all act like y'all got to, but y'all gonna watch them. You know why? Because y'all don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I missed it, so I can't talk about it. If I missed it, I could try to go see if I could watch it, so that way I could come up and be able to talk to y'all about it. Like November 14th, I don't give a shit about missing it. So guess what? I'm not looking forward to talking about it that night or the next day or the following Monday. I don't care. Because when everybody's talking about that on that Monday, I'm talking about Chris Eubanks and Conor Ben. I bet you. And if you come into my chat with that November 14th shit, you're gonna be out of here so fast. You're gonna forget that you was on the YouTube channel. You're gonna be out of here. Because the thing is, we show respect to whoever we're talking about. So if Chris Eubanks and Conor Ben is the topic, if Shakur Stevenson and Lopez is the topic, that's what we gonna stay on. We don't go all over the place. Some of y'all like being all over the place. We not doing that here. We stick to the topic here. Unless I just say, yo, we talk about whatever. But even then, there's certain things I'm just not, no, we're not talking about that. Real boxing conversations. That's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be. What you got for that, Underrated?
All I can say is that over here we don't talk about Disney. We talking about real stuff. Now, if y'all want to get on Disney, y'all travel to Florida and ride the rides many times that you want. But you know, one way or the other, you got to get off. See, what I'm talking about is what I'm saying, that you need to get off and face reality. You know, deal with the things that is right now. And I'm guaranteed that Brother McClain, me, and a few others going to talk about the fights that currently is going to happen. Y'all still got a problem with that. But anything else you want to make up. And it's not young people. These are grown people. Grown men, especially.
Grown men.
Grown men.
Families of their own.
Yeah. And you want to know why. Brother McClain knows about this because we talk offline. And you know why I'm taking my time to bring back, I will bring back soon, the underrated boxing talk. Because what is you talking about? I'm just mean that I know about Disney. I watched Disney when I was little. But then you're missing fake with boxing. Boxing is not fake, you know. And this, y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta take a good look at yourselves and get off that Ferris wheel and understand that Just deal with the fights that is happening right now. Have a greater appreciation that these men and these women put their lives on the line. And but see, y'all don't want to y'all don't want to say that because you know what? Because you're dumbfounded and you stupid. You're stupid. And that's why you want to have keep with these recurrent phantom stories that's never going to happen. And then when it don't happen, y'all want to get mad. Y'all know it wasn't going to happen, but y'all just want to hear yourself talk while y'all missing out of good fights. Oh, it's trash, grinder. It's trash. Like the brother said, I'm echoing what he's saying. Just don't watch it. You have a choice. To watch it, not to watch it. Just don't watch it. It doesn't make you a bad person. You're just not interested in it. But you don't have the right and watch it and complain about it deep down inside. You don't want to watch it anyway. But you want to watch exhibitions. Explain that to me. I think I'm going to talk about the underrated boxing talk soon. Yeah, y'all like to watch exhibitions because exhibitions turn you on. I mean,
Lord.
it really turn you. I mean, it gets you going. Oh god! Oh my god! I can't wait. But when the real, with the men and women and about to put their lives on the line, y'all don't want to respect. You know what I'm thinking we should do, Brother McClain? You're gonna hear it first on here. The one that support exhibition, we should tell them to go to Disney and get a ticket and wait on the line. How about
Oh man, they already online. They was online yesterday and today,
that? Okay,
probably.
okay, 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 okay. They was
Shit,
online.
they,
Okay.
that train already aborted. They're already on that train. It's crazy. They're already on that train. So I have no issue. And when I look at all the fights that both of these guys have been in, and like I said, they was trying to get this on. I think about 2 3 years ago they was trying to get this on,
Right.
if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken.
Yeah, it
So,
was 2 3 years ago. Yes.
and for whatever reason, maybe the money wasn't right. That's the best thing I could think of. Now Turk's around. That's why I say he's going to be behind it because he'll be able to pay both of these guys what they want. He'll be able to pay these guys what they want. So you already know that's why he was there, invited to that fight. So there's probably a good 80% chance it could happen. My question was just, is it happening or is it just talk? I can't say either or. If it's happening, let's go. Let's go. And if it's not, what can we do? I ain't arguing about it. Shit, I tell you that I'm not. It's just, hey, it's not happening. Why you think? And people be killing me, man. People always got like, it's nothing wrong with questions, but people be having the same type of questions. Why you think it ain't happening, man? I don't fucking know, and I don't care why it ain't happening. I don't care. I'm not interested. I'm not in the corner. I'm not part of the team. I haven't been in camp. So when the fight ain't happening, I'm really not interested. I don't know why it ain't happening. I don't know until they announce something. It don't matter why I think it ain't happening. I could tell you what I think, but that don't mean like it don't matter to me why it ain't happening. It's just okay, it ain't happening. See, I don't let these dudes' decisions control my emotions. I don't let their decisions dictate my how I feel. Because I know, okay, I won't be supporting this or I won't be supporting him. We can't take our anger out on the whole sport of boxing. Because if you look at this year, we got a lot of great fights coming up. A lot of great ones. So what shows you is that there's going to be one or two, three fights in boxing that you're not going to agree with, or they're going to do some circus shit. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
I got to watch. Oh, okay, D Love. Enjoy. Enjoy. Appreciate you coming through.
You-
Um, I don't let the whatever decisions they make determine how I feel. I just won't let that happen because it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. I won't let that. I won't let them do that. That's why I control how I feel, and I'll just be like, you know what? Okay, that's cool. I'm not supporting that. That's what we doing. Heard you. I mean, it is what it is, man. I look at both of these guys and who they fought and what they have done. Deontay, well, the accomplishments is just a little better, but it don't matter. These, these both of these guys did something great in boxing. Just Andy becoming the first American Mexican champion, heavyweight champion, was good enough. You know, Wilder having how many title defenses? Come on, man. We might not ever see anything like that ever again from a guy that had less boxing experience. Finding something to do that will keep food in his daughter's mouth. This is why I say y'all go out y'all way to hate Wilder. Y'all a bunch of goofies.
And let me say this: ever since he did that, in the heavyweight division, nobody has done it yet. You see, if you notice, right, I mean, you people want you to notice that the heavyweight division has been ever since Wilder left temporarily has been a revolving door.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all hate on this man, and all this man was doing was looking to provide for his daughter. Y'all a bunch of goofies, as if y'all wouldn't did the same thing for your son and daughters. That's what makes me look at y'all sideways, like y'all goofy. Y'all are goofy, man. It is sad to know how goofy y'all are, as if you're not gonna get out there and do what you got to do for your child. Are you kidding me? Man, I'm telling you, man, some of y'all, boy, sad. The fact of the matter is, we don't want to see him, Clarence. He took too much punishment in the Wilder fight. There's been plenty shit. Pacquiao took a lot of punishment in his career. Did y'all not see what Ugas did to him? There's no way in hell he should have came back.
Mhm.
And that was a good ass whipping. But I bet you when he fought Barrios, y'all asses paid to see it. Don't tell me that you didn't, you lying mother effers. You paid to see it. I don't want to hear that shit. Just like y'all gonna sit. Hey, if this November 14th was a pay-per-view, y'all asses would pay to see it too. And you still paying to see it. You still paying to see it because of the what you call it, of how the Netflix work. If you don't have it. So when you don't have it and you gotta get it, you gotta pay. Y'all know how it go. I ain't gotta break it down to y'all. So for the ones who don't have it, gotta pay to get it down. You might download it, but you gotta pay to keep it. So what are y'all talking about? Yeah, man, y'all can talk to somebody else. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid, bro. I'm far from it. I don't know who y'all think y'all be playing with. So what if he comes back and Earl Spence comes back? We had Mr. Gary Russell come back. We had a lot of guys come back. Certain ones I didn't hear y'all complain about. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to come back and who y'all want to complain about. Man, y'all shut y'all moist meat asses up. I don't want to hear it. As soon as your fighter's in the back dressing room oiling his body, y'all getting open off it. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all need to control yourselves, man. This is boxing. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it. I got no beef with nothing that goes on, and when I do, believe me, I'm gonna handle it my way. I ain't gotta handle it by going to the public and letting everybody know, making these people more popular than what they are, because I want to sit here and express how much of what they doing is upsetting me. I ain't gotta do all that shit.
Good.
I ain't got to do all that because all I'm doing is giving them more exposure. I could be talking down on them, but guess what? I'm giving them more, and that's what they want. They know that's what the fans are gonna do. No matter what I do, y'all gonna talk good about me. You're gonna talk bad about me, but you gonna talk. Me, I choose to do. I choose to ignore it. I can voice my opinion on it, but I'm gonna ignore it because I realize that the fighter doesn't care about what you want.
Oh,
I know the whole world wants me to fight such and such. I know the whole world wants me to fight this person, that person, but I don't give a damn what the fans want. I'm trying to get the biggest bag and get out of here as soon as possible. So when y'all sitting here sticking up for dudes and you're insulting people and you talking about everything except for why is he doing this? Why are we seeing this? Why are we not seeing what makes sense? Why are we not seeing something that makes sense? Oh, because it's a money grab. All right. So seeing the best to fight don't matter. Belts don't matter. So if it's a big money fight, rather if it's a real fight or not, rather if guys is in two different weight classes, make it happen. Who cares, right? Is that what y'all telling me? No, that's not what we telling you, McLean. That's only for this fight. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that. Y'all sound just as goofy as man. I ain't got time
yeah.
for it. Yo, I try to make some sense out of all this, man. I try to make sense out of all this shit, man. But then maybe I need to stop trying to make sense out of some shit that don't make sense. We worry about the wrong thing when it comes to this boxing. We let them control our emotions. Because when we on these channels and when we in these groups, we crash out on each other. We go from talking boxing to gang banging. We allow the sport to control our emotions, and that is crazy. I never understood that. How do we allow a sport to control our emotions? Got us ready to rumble. It's crazy to me, man. It's unpredictable. I mean, I don't know, man. It's unpredictable. I ain't never seen nothing like it. But I stay away from that. Best thing I could do is I stay away from it. We could see Wilder versus Andy. I will love it. I love it. Lopez versus Stevenson. I would love it. Earl Spence wants to come back. People have their feelings on it. But what can we do? What can we do? Do we know how long Pacquiao gonna be around? For somebody freaking sleeps him? I don't know, but hey, he here, right? What can we do? I got no issue with this fight. If it's
Yeah.
made, if it's made or not, I got no issue. Because since y'all like to talk money all the time, then maybe you should know why the fight don't get made. Since y'all always pocket watching. So if an Andy and Wilder don't work out, don't go out your way to try to down the fight, saying, well, Wilder would have got his ass whipped or Andy would have got his ass whipped. That's not what we talking about. We don't know who would have whooped who ass because something stopped the fight from even happening. So since y'all want to talk that money, right? So when it's brought up, this was offered to this guy, he turned it down. y'all had nothing to get upset about because y'all the ones that's always throwing money in the air like y'all Floyd. Y'all always throwing money in the air. But if he'd have paid them more, oh, he need to make more. That's y'all. That's y'all. That's what y'all do. It's not what I do. That's what y'all do. Y'all are notorious for doing that. I don't understand it. That's why for me, underrated.
Yeah.
That's just like for me. That's why you see me move the way I move. I'll be like, man, this shit bother y'all more than it bother me. It don't bother me as much as it bother y'all. For real, it really don't. I don't trip. I'll be like, all right, it is what it is. Fuck, I look like crashing out, ready to fight the world. We don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see if we end up getting Andy and Wilder. If we do, beautiful. If we don't, hey man, you won't hear me talk about it no more. And it ain't because I'm mad at them. Just it ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. If a fight ain't happening, well, what the hell we gonna keep coming up here talking about? We gonna explain 10 different times why it ain't happening? That shit sounds stupid. I can give you 5 reasons why it ain't happening. Man, I don't need that shit. I'm not interested. I don't need you to give me 5 reasons why it ain't happening. I really don't. And if it ain't happening, it ain't happening. And 9 times out of 10, we know why. Sometimes the money's good, but maybe a fighter might still not be interested. Dealing with Wilder's a risk, but even dealing with Andy's a risk. Y'all seen what he
Yep.
did to AJ. Y'all see what he did to AJ.
Mhm.
Andy's a risk. We ain't gonna just
And
make it one man's a risk. Both of them got punching power. It doesn't matter if it's just in Wilder's right hand. Doesn't matter. He's still liable to knock you on your ass.
mhm.
You'll wake up thinking it's September of 2025 and you in September of 2026. That's how hard he hit you. So keep that on your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it on your mind. And this is how I'm gonna do all the boxing. If something is happening, cool. And if it's not, hey, all right, it's just talk. So we're gonna leave it where it's at.
Yeah.
Now, when I mean just talks, I don't mean they're talking and trying to make it happen. I'm talking about people just talking. Ain't nothing going on. It's quiet. All right, we're gonna leave it where it's at. Steady trying to make nothing out of something. You can't do it when it ain't nothing going on. It's quiet. If no fighter can do nothing about it, or if no matchmaker, no promoter, or no manager, if they can't do nothing, we can't do nothing about it. It is what it is, man.
Yep.
I mean, it'll be a great fight if it happened. I'm sure, like I said, Saudi, and Turkey will probably have something to do with it because they'll be able to present these boys the bags that they're looking for, which is cool because if this would be, hey, I just want one more fight. I want to get a big bag, and it's these two. Then let's make it happen. It's something that I definitely will watch. And let's just be patient with all these other fights out here. We don't know what we might get. Tiafimo, Shakur, we still waiting. If that's happening, boom. If it's just talks, then it ain't much to talk about then. Because
Yeah, and also
I
right.
have no
And also
time
like
for that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
No, and also like 147 and 154, a lot of great fights is happening. Like I'm just echoing what you're saying. Oh, no, you
Yeah.
copy what he's saying. There's a lot of great fights in those two divisions.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. I think they got a press conference tomorrow with Virgil Ortiz and Erickson Lubin. I think I saw something with that. So
Okay.
I'll definitely tune in. I'll definitely be tuning into that. That's gonna be great. That's happening November 8th. Another great one. Another great fight. That's going to be super for me. And on November 8th, I'll be tuning into that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll make sure I am. November is going to be great because then you have right after that, you got Chris Eubanks and Connor Ben the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Anthony Yard, David Benavidez, along with Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. And then you
Mm-hmm.
have Pitbull Cruz on that card. You have Abdullah Mason on that card.
Oh,
That card is nasty, bruh.
yeah.
And this is why I say people think that, and I'm not even talking about that Devin Haney. I'm not because we still in September, even though we leaving out. I'm not even planning on talking about that fight until late because y'all done just like the Crawford and Canelo, y'all done talk that fight for so damn long. Like I said, what the hell could you possibly say today that you're not gonna say in November? Devin's gonna do this, Brian's gonna do this, Devin's gonna do this, Brian's gonna do this, Devin's gonna do this, Brian's gonna do this. By the time November come, you shouldn't want to do nothing but shut up.
Right. You ain't got nothing to say.
Man, and listen, I said what I need to say a month or two before the fight. Let's just wait. No, I don't want to hear what you got. I've been talking about this for the last 2 or 3 months. If you didn't listen to what I said or anything, it ain't nothing I can tell you different. Whatever, what could I tell you now that I ain't tell you 2, 3 months ago? I ain't doing no more talking. You should have been catching me when I was talking. It's fight week, or we wait. I'm gonna be quiet. But cats don't know how to do that. Then they find themselves in a 3, 4 hour debate about some shit that ain't debatable. As if somebody has time for that. I mean, it is what it is. I'm about to cut up out of here underrated. I don't need too much time. I got to get ready to eat dinner. Tell the people where they can find you, man. Matter of fact, drop your link, man. Drop your link underrated.
Oh, hold on, y'all.
Yeah. Y'all make sure too. Y'all go subscribe to the underrated one, the #1 grinder, the best kept secret on social media. My Brooklyn brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all do that. Make sure you go subscribe over here. Go subscribe to BBO. You know what I'm saying? Whatever medicine makes you feel better in these YouTube streets, go take it. If I'm that pill or that prescription that makes you sick, then don't be over here. Sorry. I try to be the guy to make people feel good, but if I'm not it, I understand. It's cool. But make sure you go subscribe to my brother Underrated Darkness. Go subscribe to me. You know, come over here, subscribe. No Doug Zone Morning Chop Ups. We'll be
Mm-hmm.
back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Underrated. We're gonna do that David tour on Thursday.
Good.
We're gonna come back outside now. So Thursday at 6:05, we back. We're gonna throw back Thursdays. David tour.
Mhm.
Now, if y'all don't know who he is, I suggest you not be up here talking to me and go look him up. Because that was a bad dude. He was like the Hawaiian version of Mike Tyson. Samoan, I should say. Because I believe that's what he was, Samoan.
You know, the one
Hawaiian
fight
Samoan.
I'm just gonna throw a clue in. I'm just gonna throw something in there. If y'all really want to know, watch the fight when he fought John Ruiz.
Yeah,
That would tell you. That would tell you
yeah,
right then.
yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Catch me in the morning, y'all, with the morning chop ups. We'll be back at it underrated, my brother. I love you and I appreciate your
Love you too.
time.
Thank you.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
definitely do this again. Everybody, please enjoy your rest of your Tuesday. You going out tonight? I know it's Taco Tuesday, especially in New York City. The weather's still nice. It's still like in the 70s. Be safe out there, y'all. If you had
Please.
enough to drink, don't try to drink yourself to death. Go home. And don't go on the subway. Don't get on the bus. Get in the Uber. Take your ass home. If you know you got to drive, you know at a certain time you don't need to drink anymore. Or have a friend with you and give them the keys. Safety first. Safety comes before having fun. That comes first. Then fun comes second. Got to remember that. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go.
Oh, peace.